I'll give you the cue. They're just beginning to roll.
Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, this is a catchweight contest over 6 5-minute rounds, 2 falls, 2 submissions, or knockout to decide. In this corner, the master of the martial arts. Let's give him a hand, Iron Fist. And the opponent from Stapehurst, Romany, Riley. And your referee, Peter Sackett.
Hello again, grapple fans. Good afternoon to you. And here at the Centre Halls in Woking in Surrey, we welcome you to another freestyle wrestling session. And we start this afternoon's proceedings with a catchweight bout. The big boy, there he is, he's back to us now without the gear, is Baz Romany Riley from Ashford, Kent, 15.5 stone of him. And this is why it's catchweight. His opponent on the right there, of course, Iron Fist. The one iron fist, and what an iron fist he's got too. This champion at under 15 stone last year for the arm wrestling, and more championships in that line coming up too. Very, very strong boy, and of course an exponent of the martial arts. Clive Myers, his real name, Iron Fist, known as in the ring, from Jamaica at 11'7", giving away 4 stone to the big man from Ashford, Kent. Peter Zakash, the referee. Peter Zakash, the younger of the 2 famous Hungarian Zakash brothers from Budapest, now seems to have given up wrestling more or less permanently, unlike his brother Tibor, to become a referee. So Romany Riley in the plain trunks on the left, bushy hair, and tattoos all over him. Arms, upper arms. So we'll have no trouble with identification there. Not to mention tattoos on the chest and stomach as well. Press. 6 5-minute rounds. 2 falls decide this bout. I don't think I've ever heard such a quiet start to an afternoon's wrestling tournament at Woking or anywhere else. Not a sound hardly from the crowd here, and yet it's a packed to capacity. There's not a seat to be had. In fact, they're standing all around the sides as well, as much as they're allowed to. Of course, as many rows as they're allowed to, the fire authorities will allow. Yes, the barefoot wrestler with heavily bandaged ankles this time. Iron Fist. I was worried for a moment. I must admit it shook me for a second there. A couple of minutes to go in this first round of 6. It's a typical Iron Fist, that typical move of his. 4 stone heavier, Riley tear across the ring into the ropes from just 1 instep. Beautifully timed. And Riley showing us that he can retaliate pretty quickly too with that side headlock.
please. Nope.
Finally, the crowd now really showing us that they do appreciate good escape moves, as their applause showed then. Yes, thinking of the chops already, and Riley knows it. Nicely out, Riley. Big man, got across the ring very quickly then. And you have to, away from this guy. Half a minute to go. Nice, beautiful quick head there by Riley. But the speed of the counter again by Iron Fist was... Oh, it is amazing how this fellow gets around. It really is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just 4 seconds to go. Full Nelson, Riley on the bell of round 1. Well, it was quite evident then that Iron Fist was just determined to break that full Nelson on him. And what a pity the bell went. We'd have found out whether he would have. But I'm sure that we'll have another chance for Riley to get a full Nelson on this man and just see whether he breaks it. This one of the strongest arms in the business.
Second out, round 2.
5 rounds to go as we start the second. 2 falls decide this bout at catchweight. Romany Riley. Plain trunks bringing up the knees there on Iron Fist. Clive Myers from Jamaica at 11 stone 7. 4 stone in this. Iron Fist giving away, this man giving away 4 stone to Riley, which is a tremendous amount, except that he's such a strong and powerful and quick boy. Peter Zakash, the referee.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, the body clash really took him that time. Now this is remember, as we were saying this a little bit time ago, the 4 stone difference, and look at that shoulder check. It was tremendous body check there. Because Riley came off worse by far. Not that time.
1, 2, 3.
Using his weight now. And somebody in the crowd says big bully to Riley after having taken that body check just now. That's Riley coming on with the checks, the body checks now, and the shoulder checks.
6.
Caught him again nicely. And again. And Iron Fist going over the top and tried to go over the top. It didn't work. And he went straight into Riley's face. But I don't think it'll worry the big man. That will. That's where the martial arts come in. The feet coming in strong now. Perfectly legal.
1, 2, 3.
And oh, suplex. Giant suplex for the man of that weight. And he's held the first one. Myers Iron Fist. The first fall in just 1 minute 50 seconds in round 2. Bobby Palmer at announce.
Round 2, the first fall in favor, Iron Fist.
And a very neat fall from that suplex indeed. And for some reason, Riley has got a little bit angry at that. I don't know why he should be. It was a perfectly legitimate suplex, a beautiful one, in fact. Followed up very quickly with that double shoulder press. I don't see what Riley really is beefing about here. I don't know whether he has a little trouble. I know he's got a little trouble at home. His mother just died a day or so ago, and I think he's a bit unhappy at the moment. But whether that will bring on a reaction like that, I don't know.
Round 3.
Round 3, 4 rounds to go. And Iron Fist in the gear with the headband and the bare feet on the left there from Jamaica. Clive Myers, Iron Fist. Leading the 4 stone heavier, Romany Riley from Ashford, Kent. 1-0. But 4 rounds to go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes, he's using the feet well too, but unfortunately his man was one knee on the deck when he did it. And referee Zakash didn't like that too much. Now, what landed there? His headband's gone. I don't know whether that was a clenched fist or not. Very difficult to see.
5, 6, 7.
Again, the same move. Zakash was right there, not worried about it. Now, either he's got him severely weakened, and that legitimately public warning. He's certainly got hand fist weakened, but again by illegitimate move there at the end. One public warning against Riley for that. And illegal use of the top rope by dragging the eyebrow across it. And that just that skin tissue above the eyebrow, pretty sore. Too much of that happens. Reverse side header, flat of the hand, quite. Oh, beautiful drop kick. Leant back from nowhere. He could have landed on the same pocket handkerchief as he took off from. He'd been one there. Great. There's sweat literally pouring off Fist Miles here. But a smile on his face now. He's starting to enjoy this. He's got his man rattled, and he likes that. Because he knows that he'll get more chances that way by his man losing concentration. 1 fall up, Myers. Side headlock Riley, and again that's all right. The referee was there and quite happy about the heel of the hand, but not about that. It's a pity Riley's gone to this extreme here. Caught on the way. Well, he started it. He asked for it. He's certainly got it there. Now he's getting the feet, the drop kicks, the mule kicks, everything happening to Riley now. And he really asked for it. Very powerful posting there. And all the time, you must remember that this man on the left from Jamaica is giving away 4 stone here and still managing to throw this big heavyweight all over the place. So side headlock now. And surely this is the sort of strength hold that Riley should keep with legitimately if he can. Now, was that a clenched fist or it was the straight fingers, but too near the eyes. Too near the eyes to Zakash. 1 minute to go, round 3. Yes, it's a bit of an awe-inspiring sight it must be in front of you to see a man do that. You don't know where the next move's coming from at all. The switch to the attack from the rear, over the top from the front, and the mule kick again.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Just the toes. Agreeing to a single finger interlock, but changing it directly. He's got it. Backhammer. And meet out of the ring. Go. And hardly time for Iron Fist to get in and restart, I think. Right on the bell now. So let's have a close look at Baz Romany Riley here. If you'll turn around our way, there he is, Romany Riley from Ashford, Kent, 15 stone 7. Turned pro in 1970. We've seen quite a lot of him on television. He's been all over the world, Beirut, Trinidad, Japan, Kuwait, Europe, and some parts of Africa as well.
seconds out. Round of 4.
Round 4, 3 rounds to go, and still Iron Fist Myers on the left from Jamaica, leading the big man from Ashford, Kent, Baz Riley, by 1-0. And Riley has 1 public warning against him. Finally, the feet do what the hand chop backhander couldn't do.
6, 7, 8.
Those feet really are being directed pretty accurately. Instep, sole of the foot attacks. All barefoot, except for the bandages. And that highly likely to be a punch. The crowd that side of the ring thought so. Prakash won't like that too much. Well, the Riley's going to get a second public warning any moment, I should think, for that. He's got it.
Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, Riley has received his second and final public warning.
Yes, the second one, of course, means the final one. He gets no other. The next time, it's curtains as far as this bout's concerned. And was that the heel of the hand, or was that the fist? Right above us, ringside here, and still not absolutely positive it was done so quickly. Good posting. Now, when Iron Fist does that and looks worried and dazed, that's the time to watch him. But he really might be this time. He's and a crutch hold and slam. Beautiful one, cross press, easy for Riley. Easy, no trouble at all. Once he'd got him weakened, but that follow-up quite unnecessary. So the equalizing fall to Riley in the 4th, just 2 minutes and 5 seconds in. So he's got it. The equalizer finally. With 2 public warnings against him, he's now equaled the match at 1 each, with 2 rounds to go. Iron Fist gets back to his corner just in time for the bell to start round 5.
Seconds out. Round of 5.
2 to go. 1 fall each. 2 public warnings against Riley, the big man on the right, in the plain trunks. And dishing out the punishment now, he seems to have found a weakness in the armor of his opponent, that forearm smash. With his extra weight, he seems to be persisting with this move, and you can't blame him. But knowing Iron Fist with those chops and mule kicks, oh, tried to take the complete somersault there, didn't have room, ran out of match.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Again, was that a punch or wasn't it? No, perhaps not. The crowd always make you think it is from the right side of the ring that can spot it, but I think it's their favorite boy that they're worried about. Now, has he got Myers weakened, or is Myers really kidding him along here? Seems to be taking it all, looking a bit dazed, or is that just giving the big come on to Riley, the big man from Kent? Can't show he can do that as many times as you like. Iron Fist, incidentally, leaves for beautiful one. That great drop kick. There he is. He leaves for America in a couple of days' time for the world titles under 15 stone and middleweight titles of the arm wrestling. There he is, got it by the knockout in round 5. Just saying, Iron Fist going to America very soon for the world titles in arm wrestling.
Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, the winner by knockout, Iron Fist.
Riley didn't even half make that time.
And the loser, please. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, this weekend, Iron Fist goes to Kansas City in the United States of America to represent this country in the World Arm Wrestling Championship. And in the Arm Wrestling Championship.
Riley looks as though he's going to take him on, but you must remember it's not middleweight.
Listen, you know
Fist is
he's been
middleweight.
a tough guy. Right.
I could beat him anyway.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. Can you beat him now? Would you beat him now? Get me a table. Get me a table.
Oh, well, how about that for the end of a wrestling bout, won by a knockout by Iron Fist.
All right, we'll
And
see.
a table is
Okay.
going to be got into the ring, I think. This seems to be the idea.
He says that if you beat him, he won't go to the United States. Right.
Mind you, of course, it is different weights. Bobby Palmer, our MC, must remember this. It's different weights. At middleweight, very different to giving away 4 stone on an arm wrestling title bout. Anyway, there's the table. Now we're going to see the arm wrestling, at which, of course, Iron Fist, Clive Myers, is already the under 15 stone champion of Great Britain. Look at those arms, and you'll find out why in a minute.
Come on now.
Oh, it's the first time I've ever seen this in a wrestling ring. Even the toss of coin, Zakash reffing. This should be interesting. So it's Riley on the left there. Complaining of something already.
You opened your big mouth. That's what you did. You said you could beat him. And we want, one moment, we want to make sure that we're sending the right man to America. That's all. We want to make sure we're sending the right man.
So 15.5 stone, Riley. Seems to be doubtful about coming to the table. Oh, we're going the other way now, so that it's going to be tricky to get our cameras on now. We're using the other one, great. So Riley now on the right, and Iron Fist and Iron Biceps too, I think we'll find after this one, on the left. I think Riley's going, he's on his way, but not to the United States. Yes, coming back now. Leveled it up. even Bobby Palmer getting excited about this one. Referee hardly doing any refereeing at all. Peter Zakash just so interested in who's going to win this one. Back he goes. And that's the break. It's the break. It's got to be the break this time. He's there. He must be there. So even giving away 4 stone. And Riley's very angry now. Even smiting the referee, the MC and everybody. But he lost it fair and square to Iron Fist, who leaves for Kansas City on behalf of England to take on for the world title at middleweight.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a hand. I'm sure it's going to be a big success in the United States. Come on, there you go. Iron Fist. Give my regards to Muhammad Ali.